You know, as much as I enjoy most of the X-Men movies, not one of them has had this theme. Come on, get with it, studios. Yes, X-Men First Class, the latest installment to the X-Men franchise. So X-Men First Class is the origin story of how Eric Lencher and Charles Xavier met and how they established the X-Men and how they went from being best friends to mortal enemies. There's a lot more to the story involving the Cuban Missile Crisis and Kevin Bacon's character being a douchebag, but what the story boils down to is an origin of the X-Men. Now I'm a fan of the X-Men movies, mainly the first two, but I can tolerate certain parts from Last Stand and Wolverine. And First Class is by far the best X-Men movie to date. Now, I'm not well versed in comic origins of X-Men, so I can't fully compare, but I do know that this is a completely different version than the one in the comics. Now, what made this movie so great was, well, everything. Firstly, the actors do a phenomenal job making the characters you're supposed to like likable and the characters you're supposed to hate extremely douchey. In the originals, I loved Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen's portrayals of Professor X and Magneto. They were perfect. And here, James McAvoy and Michael Fassbender give just as good, possibly even better portrayals as their younger selves. And as for all the other mutant characters, their connections with each other feel absolutely believable, as well as Xavier and Lencher's connection as well. And usually when you think of an X-Men movie, you think of action and explosions. And while there is action here, which I'll talk about in a moment, there's a surprising amount of effective drama as well. There's some scenes that put smiles on your faces and give you a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling, but there are some extremely heart-wrenching moments. And everything surprisingly balances out. And like I said, there is action, and it's actually really well done. First Class is directed by Matthew Vaughn, the same director of Kick-Ass, and this guy knows how to direct action. Everything's clear, you can see what's going on, and you can feel the tension of every scene. So overall, this is a superb movie. I give X-Men First Class a 10 out of 10. I was simply blown away by how good it was considering the last two installments. And if the rumors saying that a new trilogy is in the works are true, then I look forward to seeing those as well. So that is my review of X-Men First Class. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. This is Beardmaster180 reminding you that this has been my own personal opinion. You are in control of yours. Thanks for watching.